Glamour, tragedy, and the occult. In the dark undercurrent of 1960s California, where image was everything and belief systems cracked like mirrors, one unlikely duo emerged. Jayne Mansfield, the platinum blonde bombshell with brains to match, and Anton LaVey, the devilish showman who founded the Church of Satan in San Francisco. Their connection? A bizarre cocktail of desire, danger, publicity, and possibly damnation. This isn't just tabloid gossip. It's a real story with strange symbols, spooky warnings, and a fatal car crash wrapped in rumors of curses. Welcome to This Is It. And today we're diving into the weird, wild, and possibly wicked world of Jayne Mansfield and Anton LaVey. Part 1. Hollywood's Smart Blonde. Jayne Mansfield wasn't just a Marilyn Monroe knockoff. Yes, she was blonde, busty, and bubbly, but Jayne also had a genius-level IQ, spoke 5 languages, and played violin. Behind the giggles and cleavage was a savvy self-promoter. She loved attention. She cultivated spectacle. Pink limousines, pet chihuahuas, a heart-shaped swimming pool, it was all part of the brand. But the late 1960s were shifting. The golden age of Hollywood glamour was dying, and Jayne's star was fading. And into this moment walked a man dressed in black, with a shaved head and a goat-headed altar in his living room. Part 2. Who was Anton LaVey? Anton Sandor LaVey was a carny, a musician, a hypnotist, and most famously the founder of the Church of Satan in 1966. He declared himself the Black Pope of a new religion, one that rejected God, embraced indulgence, and mocked conventional morality. His headquarters? The infamous Black House in San Francisco. LaVey wasn't so much a dark wizard as he was a master of optics. He understood the power of shock, of fear, of theater. And nothing made headlines like Satanism, especially when Hollywood came knocking. So when Jayne Mansfield, queen of publicity, and LaVey, king of dark pageantry, met in 1966, it was like gasoline meeting fire. Part 3. The sizzling attraction. Sinners in the spotlight. What drew Anton LaVey and Jayne Mansfield together was more than Hollywood gossip or media savvy. It was a meeting of two spirits who reveled in taboo and spectacle. Jayne was the ultimate exhibitionist, a woman who owned her sexuality and fame like a blazing torch. She wasn't shy about using her curves, her charm, or her larger-than-life personality to command attention. But beneath the glitter and glam was a woman unafraid to break the mold, bold, brash, and unapologetically herself. Anton LaVey saw her not as a naive starlet, but as a sinner worth celebrating. He called her a true satanic woman, fierce, sensual, and completely uninhibited. He wasn't interested in purifying souls. He was here to glorify them in all their imperfection. To him, Jayne's appetite for fame and pleasure made her more than a muse. She was a kindred spirit. Their bond was electric, a dance of darkness and light. Mansfield's fearless exhibitionism mirrored LaVey's theatrical sinning. Two performers from opposite sides of the moral spectrum who spoke the same symbolic language. But not everyone found the ritual fun. At one gathering inside the Black House, Jayne's jealous boyfriend, Sam Brody, lit a candle directly atop a human skull, a move that enraged LaVey. He saw it as a violation of sacred space, a provocation. LaVey reportedly stared Brody down and muttered, "That candle is used only for curses. I don't know what's going to happen to you now. I only hope I've put it out in time." Brody dismissed it at first, but after that moment the accidents began. Part 4. The Curse of Sam Brody. After the skull candle incident, things spiraled. Jayne and Brody were involved in multiple car accidents throughout 1967, each one more serious than the last. Tires blew, vehicles spun out, metal twisted. Brody, once a skeptic, began to wonder if LaVey's curse was real. Despite the danger, Brody refused to back down. He remained possessive of Jayne, hostile toward LaVey, and increasingly paranoid. In a last-ditch effort to ease tensions, a meeting was arranged between Brody and LaVey at La Scala, a fashionable Beverly Hills restaurant. Witnesses said the air between them crackled with hostility. Brody defiant and dismissive. LaVey cool and cryptic. The meeting ended with no resolution, only deeper animosity. Then, on the night of June 28, 1967, Jayne, Brody, and 3 of her children were riding down U.S. Route 90 in Louisiana. Their car plowed into the back of a trailer truck. Jayne and Brody were killed instantly. The children survived. The press had a field day. Satan, curses, rituals, everything was back on the table. And LaVey? He stayed silent, except to utter one line that chilled the public. Those who mock the devil often wind up on his list. Part 5. Kenneth Anger, Hollywood's occult chronicler. No story about LaVey and Mansfield is complete without Kenneth Anger, the avant-garde filmmaker, occult devotee, and author of Hollywood Babylon, Part 1 and 2, among other insightful books. Anger saw Hollywood's dark underbelly with crystal clarity. His films like Invocation of My Demon Brother captured the occult glamour Mansfield and LaVey embodied. He admired LaVey's theatrical genius and Mansfield's hypnotic charisma. Anger believed their connection wasn't just social. It was ritual, performance, and myth-making rolled into one. Through Anger's lens, their story becomes a modern myth. Hollywood is a stage for dark magic and twisted beauty. Part 6. Myth, Media, and Modern Legend. So, was Jayne Mansfield a Satanist? Or just a master of media? The truth might be somewhere in between. According to LaVey, she was spiritually curious and far smarter than people gave her credit for. He spoke of her with admiration and pain. He kept her photo in the Black House for years after her death. For Jayne, the flirtation with Satanism may have been another way to stand out. Or maybe, just maybe, she saw through LaVey's act and embraced the strange freedom he offered. In the decades since, their story has inspired documentaries, articles, and even death metal lyrics. It's part myth, part history, part Hollywood horror flick. But beneath it all lies a real connection. Two show people. Two provocateurs. Two souls dancing in the spotlight of America's shadow side. Thanks for watching This Is It, where history's weirdest corners get their moment in the moonlight. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Hollywood's darker myths, like, subscribe, and let us know. Was this a cursed love story? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and until next time, keep your mind open and your candles lit.